trip. I think obviously you go through highs and lows and all that stuff. I think I'm probably most amazed by just the continued fan support, and I don't think I can understand. Like, to take a year and a half on a record in the current state of the industry when everybody's popping out songs every 2 months, take a year and a half off, it was just like, is anybody going to remember me? And my fans have been so patient and so amazing. Especially like, even now, like this year with the Race for Hope, like we raised over $100,000. I've been off the map. You know what I mean? That's incredible, and so I'm very excited for the future and getting out on the road and getting this record out. Playing songs, man. Do you have any other questions?
And then maybe we can get one more song in?
Yeah. Oh, maybe.
Here's a lyrics from one of the snippets that they did. Oh gosh, I wrote them down. Wait a minute.
Can we move on to the next question?
Oh, no, got it. Who's to say you're never wrong? Who's to say I'm not already gone? Which song is that?
That's Circadian? Yeah, that's Circadian.
That's Circadian, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool, that's...
I got another
Speaking of lofty endeavors, I don't even have this one.
You actually do, we're recording it, so.
You're on.
I know most artists, they don't like to say their favorites on an album, but so instead of asking your favorite of the songs that you tracked for the upcoming album, is there a song that was the most challenging for you, whether on the arrangement side or lyrically, or has a special significance for you?
Sure.
Or
I'll give you one of each. The hardest song arrangement-wise was Circadian. Absolutely. I think we ended up with 214 tracks on the song.
Wow.
And it was literally because I wanted to, that song, I think we all just heard this amazing potential in it from the get-go, but we really wanted to get it right. It's the first track on the album, so it's got to be something like.
Did you know at that time it was going to be?
So what?
Did you know at that time it was going to be? I mean, did you?
I knew it had the potential to be, absolutely. And so we chased that song for a while. The other hardest song on this record to get right was Paper Heart, actually. That song just. We tried a lot of different things with that song, and I think all of them. I think for a while there it was one of those things like we started tracking the song, we realized we deviated, so we kind of came back and we went too far the other direction. It's like, I don't know, it's like walking through an apartment building and trying to find the right apartment and there's no numbers on the doors, you know what I mean? So you just got to keep knocking. That was a great analogy.
Wow.
Don't worry, okay, probably the most fulfilling song on this record. I mentioned before that I've been in bands since I was 15, and I actually. I'm really fortunate not to have the guys in my band that I do. Like I was in a band with Neil and my other guitar player Andy, a band called WK for a while before I know them. And so to be able to write with those guys now is incredible. So we had this song "Good Fight of the Girls" on the album. I wrote it with Neil and Andy at the house. Actually, I think I was in pajamas when we wrote it. So, or when we wrote it, sorry. But definitely, I love that song just purely based on the fact that I got to work with guys that I shared this history with, we were supposed to, and no offense to the other co-writers, but like with Tedder. I met Tedder 2 years ago at the Idol finale, and then 2 years later I walked into a room with him and was like, hey, here's my soul. You know what I mean? It's nice to have that comfort level with the guys, and obviously you have to have them on the record means the world to me, but I think it wasn't to say that it was a favor is so untrue. Like they are some of the best musicians I've ever met, best songwriters I've ever met. So I'm glad to have them. Absolutely.
And thank you for your involvement in this. It means a lot to.
Thank you. I'm glad to be involved. Seriously, it's to be involved with Race for Hope, a concert for Hope now, this whole weekend. I'll say it on my face, but I wouldn't do it if I didn't love the people that were involved in the event. That's just the honest truth.
Yep.
Two things, Neil, you are awesome.
I agree.
I know.
Yeah.
More love for you. And the second question is completely frivolous, and there is a wrong answer. You can't possibly say this. But what is your favorite font?
My favorite font.
No one's ever asked me that before.
Comic Sans, you're right.
I was going to say Wingdings, but...
I might have to break up with you.
I don't know. Times New Roman? Tried and true. What's up, man? No, am I going to get food? Times New Roman, food. All those book Antiqua fans. Sorry, Helvetica. Let's do one more. One more quick. Yeah, font jokes. Right down the line, yeah.
Along the same route, favorite iTouch iPod app?
Most used.
Most used. I'm on Twitter quite a bit. Right now, me and my brother are locked into this heated Tiny Wings battle. But I got a beat right now, so it's good. I'm sitting at like 267,000. People that don't play Tiny Wings are like, what? I do play Words with Friends. In fact, a buddy of mine and I, we're on like our 8th, 9th match in a row. I'm undefeated, thanks very much. In fact, I just dropped a 93-point word on him. That was my old band name, Axiom, so. All right, well, we can try to play one more. We didn't have one. You gonna do Mr. Sensitive? Okay.
My favorite.
Like, is that disappointed?
Never.
All right. So I'll go and say thanks now, guys. Thank you so much for coming out, and thanks to the radio station for having us. I really appreciate it.